Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Emma, and today I'm going to be taking you through a full body stretch. Now this is not yoga, this is static stretching with a little bit of mobility, something I love to add on to the end of my workouts, the start of my workouts. I love to do it before bed, but I do this every single day to help me with recovery and to help enhance my performance. Now you do not need equipment, you can use a soft surface. I have got a mat. If you have a pillow, amazing. We will be using this, but you don't need it. It's just going to help support a few of the stretches. Otherwise, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, I want you to start in a comfortable seated position. So you can use your pillow, maybe you'd like to sit on that, maybe you want to come to a kneeling position, but I want you to feel comfortable here. So we're going to close the eyes down and bring our hands to either side of our ribs. Now I want you to just focus in on your breath for a second here. So we're going to inhale, allowing our ribs to expand out. We're going to exhale, allowing them to soften back down. And I really want you to feel the ribs moving beneath the hands. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, soften back down. Now the breath is going to move with us today. It's going to help us to find the difference between the tension and the ease and the stretches and the mobility. Let's take 2 more breaths here. One more, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. We're going to come over onto our hands and knees. Now you can bring your pillow with you if you have got one. I want the hands planted into your mat, your toes untucked here. We're going to take some cat-cow stretches just to mobilize the spine, to warm it up. So we're going to inhale, drop our ribs down to the mat, look up. And then we're going to exhale, curve the spine, begin to look down, find that arch. We inhale up and exhale down. Now remember, there's no force to the movement today. You're working through your own range. We're here to look after our bodies. We're here to stretch and mobilize. Let's take one more here. Inhale up. Take that exhale down. Then find that point in the middle here. We're going to take a thread the needle. So I want you to send your left arm underneath your body. Now if you have a pillow, I encourage you to drop it underneath that left shoulder here. We're going to take a twist and rotate to look up now. If you want to deepen this, you can also send that right arm up. Now in this position here, I want you to press down through that bottom arm. Lift up through the top arm, feel a stretch through the thoracic spine, the upper back. We feel an opening through the chest, and we're holding this for 1 minute. Now as we begin to move through our stretches, I encourage you to close the eyes down and really be with one and your body. Really focus on working the body to these lovely stretches without force, but with that ease of the breath. We hold this here for another 20 seconds. We're here for 3, 2, on. When we switch, we're going to that second side. Send that right arm under, drop that right shoulder, twist, rotate, look up, send that left arm up. A little bit of energy through those left fingertips, and we hold it here. Really try to rotate as much as you can. Soften the rest of the body, feel your upper back stretching, your chest opening. Really important to stretch and open that upper back as we sit in front of our desks for so long every day, creating a hunch through that upper back. So important to open it and find that mobility to ease any pain. With each exhale today, I want you to sink deeper into your stretch. Maybe twist a little bit further. Maybe soften the rest of the body a little bit more. Ten seconds here. We hold it for 3, 2. On one, we ease out of that. Come back onto your hands and knees. All right, we're going to take it into a hip flexor stretch. If you have that pillow, place it underneath your right knee now. I want you to come up to kneeling. You're going to bring your left foot forwards. Now we're going to be lengthened through the spine here. If you have something to hold on to support you, feel free to grab something here. I want you to squeeze the glutes and then begin to sink forwards. Now we're stretching into that hip flexor. Maybe you just want to stay here. If you want to find a deeper stretch though, place your hands onto the mat on either side of the leg and we hold this here, focusing on that right hip. Now as you do this, each exhale again sinks you deeper, stretches out the front of that hip a little bit more. Breathe deeply as we hold this stretch. Shut those eyes down. Focus on your body, on your own range. We've got about 20 seconds left on this side before we switch. See how far you can sink. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come out of this really slowly here. We switch it to our other side. So bringing that pillow now underneath your left knee if you've got one. Sending that right foot forwards, quite far forwards here. Stack nice and tall. Engage the glutes so we're active in our stretch. Then sink into that left side. Then if you want, place the hands on either side of that front leg. And now we hold it here. So allowing the rest of the body to soften into your stretch, to create space for that targeted muscle. Again, this is another really important stretch to do. If you're someone who sits at your desk all day, those hip flexors tighten up, causing our range of motion to be so much smaller. So really important here to strengthen and lengthen them to help us with that everyday functional movement. You have 15 seconds left here. See how far you can sink. We're going to take one more inhale here. Exhale deep in that stretch. And then slowly come out of it. We're going to come onto our glutes. We're in a seated position. I want your legs out long in front of you. Now you have a few options here if you've got that pillow. You can sit on that pillow to create a bit more space for those hamstrings. Maybe you want to place it underneath your knees to support the knees. I like to place it on top of my knees here. We're going to sit up really tall. I want you to reach your arms up. Then we're going to fold forward over our legs. So really stretch the back of the legs. I like to place my pillow on the knees because now I let my forehead drop down onto that pillow, allowing me to deepen the release in this stretch. So now we're targeting our entire rear chain. That means the back of the legs, all the way down the hamstrings, the calf behind the knees. We're also allowing our spine to curve, releasing tension from the back. And then let your head and neck release last. This is a really restorative pose. I like to allow my mind to shut down here and just focus on those breaths to deepen my stretch, to release even more into this position. With each exhale, I sink further. We've got another 10 seconds here. Soften a little bit more. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. On 1, we're going to re-stack back up. Now, if you have that pillow, just place it behind you here. We are going to come down into a laying position in a minute, but for now, I just want you to find maybe a nice, comfortable seated position. Maybe bend the knees just to support your back a little bit. Maybe grab onto the front of your shins. Now, I want you to be nice and tall through your spine. I want you to just drop your chin towards your chest, so allow the neck to release. Then we're going to bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. Then we're going to circle that head around to the back, look up, come back up through center. Other side, we tilt the head forwards. This time we bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Circle all the way around, look up and forwards. Just one more on each side. I just want you to find a little bit of release in the neck. Try not to force this movement. We're not trying to find a deep stretch. We're just finding a little bit of soft, easy mobility. One more here. Come all the way back up. We're going to come down into a laying position. If you have that pillow, place your head onto that pillow now. Close the eyes down. Now you're going to bring your right leg on top of the left. I want that right ankle to attach the left knee. Press your right knee out. Now maybe this feels like enough for you today. Maybe that stretch is already deep in that right glute. If you want to further it here, you're going to grab in front of your left knee, pull the legs in towards you. Meet me in a figure 4 stretch. Now in this position, I want you to soften the rest of the body. So make sure the head is fully released into your pillow. We allow the legs to come in towards us if we can. Gently shift to whichever side you need to really feel that right in the glute. We target that right glute. Once you find that position, let's hold it here. Really try to focus on the rest of the body here. Make sure everything else is released. The spine is sinking into your mat. We're not gripping our legs. We're allowing the weight of the hands to just gently pull the knees in. Remember, we're here to work hard, but not to force. So you want to challenge yourself, find that stretch, but we are not forcing anything. We're allowing the natural movements in the body to find the stretch, the natural gravity to find the stretch. We have another 30 seconds here, then we switch sides. Let's take one more big breath in here. Exhale, release. Other side, plant that right foot down. Left foot comes on top. Remember, we can just open that knee. Maybe that's enough. If that's enough, you just let the body soften into the mat and hold that stretch. If you want to deepen it, we grab in front of the right knee, pull the legs in. Really bring your attention to your head and neck here. We so often hold tension there, even when we don't need to. Now, right now is a prime example of not needing to. That head and neck should be released into your pillow. It is supported, it is comforted. Then we can use a little bit of strength in the body to hold those legs in place and find that deep stretch into your left glute. got a few more breaths here. We do not need to force anything. You are here to help your own body and your own mind. There is no comparing. One more breath here. Exhale deep in your stretch and slowly release. Let's hug the knees to our chest. Just gently rock side to side. Massage out your lower back. We've got one last pose. I want you to roll up gently. We're going to flip over into a child's pose here. We do not need the pillow for this. So I want you to send your hands forwards, then gently drop your hips to your heels. I like to join my big toes together. I want you to allow your forehead to release into the mat. If you need to, you can place the pillow between your feet and your glutes just to support the hips a little bit more. Otherwise, I want you to really sink those hips down. Allow the forehead to drop into your mat. Maybe you want to gently massage your head side to side, releasing tension in the mind. Maybe you want to just hold this position still. Shut out any external noises and just be here in your body right now. Just 15 minutes to yourself. It can go such a long way. This small bit of mobility can do wonders on your recovery, on your everyday movement, on your physical goals. But more than anything, it's important to slow down and let the mind find a little bit of stillness or calm and quiet in your day. Bring those stress levels down, come back to a parasympathetic state. Now I encourage you to stay in this child's pose, or maybe spin over and lay on your back and take a few more breaths to really settle in your body. Otherwise, we are going to leave it there, guys. This is a great one, as I said, to add to the start or end of your workouts, but even better to do at the end of the day, after you've been sitting down at your desk all day, once that body is stiff, to calm your mind before we go to bed at night. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back next time.